Yeah.
Well, when I was pregnant, well, just before I had Jordan, so while I was still pregnant, I was working in hospitality in some restaurants in St Kilda, um, and then just before a few months before he was born, I kind of had the realization that, probably not going to be able to do this after he's born or for too much longer. And at the time when, our first house was 105,000 in Richmond, but the interest rates were 18%. And Harry was living at home, but family wasn't too happy at the time about us being pregnant so quickly and not married. So we kind of then had to move in together. And I was at the time sharing a house with a guy, like a housemate in Richmond. And so Harry came and moved in with us. So then we had rent and the mortgage. And, it was financially very tight. So I thought, what can I do? I have this thing about ask yourself really good questions because, your brain will give you some good answers, right? But if you whinge and complain, you'll just get those answers.
Yeah.
Why does life suck? You'll get the reasons why. But I need to improve something. What can I do? You'll get a good answer. So I was like, what can I do with while I'm breastfeeding a baby?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I can clean houses. So I thought, okay. So I got an A4 piece of paper and black texter, 25-year-old pregnant woman looking for house cleaning, $10 an hour. Willing to do washing, ironing, whatever it is that you need. I, like to come back after the baby's born, etc. Within 3 weeks, I had so much work, I had to hire my mother-in-law. Which is great because having a Greek mother-in-law help you clean is awesome because they're just so good at cleaning.
Yeah.
And then when Jordan was born, they, all loved me so much. They gave me, however much time you need, we'll wait, and come back. And then I started back, I think about a month after. And it's the same thing. And we were just, so Maria and I were just working together, cleaning these houses, and I'd have Jordan with me. And I, that again was a really strong reference point for me because when you think of where I was before, and the people that I was mingling with and what I was doing, how much money I was making, it's like, well, I always have this thing: if you're willing to stick your hand down someone else's toilet, you'll always have a job in this country.